Supposed to do yesterday, but I'm doing it today. I had a lot of clothes to wash, so now it's time to do the 1998 underrated sports comedy Baseketball. Yeah, done by the guys from South Park, Jay Parker and Matt Stone. They didn't direct this movie. David Zucker did. He did Airplane and a bunch of other stuff. But I know Leslie Nielsen this time, so it's an hour and 44 minutes, so let's get started. I saw this movie a long time ago. It also has the gorgeous Jenny McCarthy in it, who didn't deserve a Razzie because this is a sports comedy, not a documentary. Stock footage. Yeah, this is them as kids. This is underrated because it was a flop. It came out a year before the South Park movie. You can tell which one is Matt Stone and which one's Trey Parker. The one with glasses is Matt. Stock footage. hmm Football. American football. Riverdance. This is when David Zucker, his movies weren't making money anymore. Because Airplane was a long time ago, and Airplane 2. I don't know if he did Airplane 2. Philadelphia, Nashville, Preparation H Arena, Maxi Tampons. Stock footage. Soccer. Well, people fight in hockey. I don't. hmm No, you can't put two sports together. And there's Trey Parker. Why is he pissing outside? I don't know. Because they did South Park. This is when it started, too, in the 90s. Yasmin Bleeth. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. She was one of the most beautiful actresses of the '90s, and she just got into drugs and ruined her career and her face. It's sad because people just they can't control themselves. Hey, superhero fan, this movie didn't deserve the hate. No, it didn't, because I know it's not high art, but neither was the South Park movie. But you have to know. Bob Costas, yeah, he makes a cameo here. This came out a year before American Pie took the world by storm, and it was the same humor, except Ernest Borgnine, may he rest in peace. This does look like a '90s movie because I was 13 when this came out. These guys are funny, man. I saw clips from South Park. That clip kills me every time that Kyle punches Cartman in the face and he cries. He goes, I lose it every time. It's just hilarious. Thinking it's not a dirty joke. It's funny, man. It's funny. They're an acquired taste, definitely. But nope, is their mother. That, that was in the trailer. There's the basketball. Mm-hmm. David Zucker produced this movie, yeah. And this movie was not a big budget like other comedies. And they're like, "Oh, comedies are dead because they don't make movies funny anymore. That's why it's not as good." Yeah. Nowadays, people have to get offended by every little joke, and they don't know how to take a joke anymore. I do. I have a sense of humor. Yeah, last night I was watching a bunch of clips from South Park and Family Guy. These guys must be, smart because they made a cartoon that's still on the air, that's been on the air for almost 30 years, with little cardboard cutouts moving like this. You know, and even though their humor is not for everybody, they at least have an audience. I think they also did Book of Mormon. I think they wrote it or something like that. I never saw it, but it's a Broadway show. Plus, this film is short. It's not 2 hours long. Watermelon. Yep. Yeah. They created their own sport. They mix of baseball and basketball. That sounds like Randy Marsh. Ah, oh, that was a brick. And I just did Despicable Me 3 like a month ago. Nice shot. They don't have a dog. They're from Wisconsin. And there's a dog. It's a Rottweiler. There's a couple of cringe-worthy scenes in this movie, but again, it is a Zucker movie, and at least this has a plot. Because once David Zucker stopped making movies, you have all these comedies where they're just referencing things and they're just being gross. It's not funny. 3 months later. Nice shot. Or do a crazy stunt like out of the couch. Clever. I haven't seen Orgasmo, but I'm not going to do a podcast for that one until I see it first. Because you know why? There's a lot of references, a lot more than this movie. That's a bed for a dog or a cat or something. Oh, it's a real dog too. There's no CGI in this movie. 3-pointer. At least it's an idea. And this movie's a lot shorter than Beer Fest because that movie's almost 2 hours. There's Ernest. I miss him. He was the voice of Mermaid Man. Yeah, in in the early seasons of SpongeBob before he passed away. Pac-Man. That was the '80s. In the '90s, the PlayStation 1 came out, and the Sega Saturn and the Game Boy Advance I think came out around the late '90s. Well, I think it was the color in '98. Equal opportunity. Well, the audiences didn't, unfortunately. The soundtrack is okay in this movie. 5 years later, or 5 years, there's the field. It's a cool set. We're about 18 minutes in. There's the beer barrel. It's a cute. Some gorgeous women in this movie. A lot of gorgeous white women, but again, we all have our you know we all have our preferences. Yeah, I didn't want to do another somber movie, so I did. There she is. 19 minutes in, you got the gorgeous Jenny McCarthy. Mwah! I know a lot of people hate her. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. Okay, she's not perfect. I get she got, implants. But I like her. I know a lot of people don't, but, I'm not a lot of people. There's Bob Costas. Yeah, he has a supporting cameo. Beautiful women. No, they weren't. The barrel's cute. Chuck. I remember those things. Those were little TVs back in the 90s. This is what people had before iPhones. At least Matt Stone is committed. They only call him Squeak because he's short. Well, I'm not a very tall dude, but I get things done. Hmm. Gorgeous women. Sexy women. Man. The Asian woman in the front. I like seeing that. Yeah, call me a freak. I don't care, guys. I'm heterosexual. That's not gonna change. That'll never change. Yep, it was off the rim. That's Robert Vaughn, and then another rest in peace to two great actors in this movie, Vaughn and Ernest Borgnine. Well, Vaughn died a couple of years ago. Ernest Borgnine died a long time ago. Because some sports movies are too long. Oh yeah, this is when he chokes on the hot dog. Yeah, yeah, because this is not a musical. Oh yeah, them getting hit with eggs. Yeah, I was disappointed when the Knicks lost this year, but I moved on. Oh, see, there's some funny songs. Like, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I know a lot of people hated Robert Vaughn in Superman 3, but hey, he tried. I don't understand why people nowadays take jokes too seriously because of the pandemic. If that never happened, people could take a joke, and if they don't like the joke, that's fine. But don't act like you're above jokes. Plus, Trey Parker and Matt Stone play normal guys. They're not cartoons. They have their moments of weird. There's the barrel. What? Why is the hot tub going in circles? That's a washing machine. Oh yeah, this is Yasmin Bleeth. She comes 25 minutes into the movie. If all you '90s kids know her from Baywatch, but she's one of the few girls on Baywatch that completely ruined her life. That looks like a blockbuster sign. It's too bad because she was gorgeous in the '90s, man. I'm never ruining this face because I don't have psychological problems like some celebrities. Yeah, because Carmen Electra doesn't look messed up because she didn't take drugs and alcohol like some people. That just addiction. It hurts. It hurts a lot. You know. Don't the key thing is to not start and stay sober. Where's my water? Drink some water. I need water because it's a long. Yeah, Make a Wish Foundation, all that. Yeah, I. And people they gave her a Razzie for this. I'm like, it's a sports comedy from the '90s. This isn't meant to be Oscar worthy, guys. The South Park movie was for it got a best original song for Blame Canada. Again, I don't blame them. My friend Evan would be against that because it's a joke, people. It's a shame because I did like Yasmin Bleeth when I was a kid. She was in an episode of Boy Meets World as well. Oh, Rex did that in Guardians of the Galaxy. Hey, Salvatore. Favorite RoboCop movie? The first one. Riots. I like the second movie too, even though when I first saw it, I didn't. Yeah, Bar 9 didn't die until the 2000s. His hairpiece was 24. That's a good one. Oh, this is the reading of the will. At least I miss Orange 49. I don't miss the guy that was in The Bachelor because I never liked that actor. Peter Ustinov. These women are beautiful. What do you want from them? An Oscar-worthy performance? No. It's a comedy, people. She's fine. I don't know what people are talking about. I've seen terrible performances. See Tandy Newton in Mission Impossible 2. That's so bad, she never came back. Mm-hmm. That is nice. It's a damn shame that these Razzie people don't know what the hell they're talking about. They give Razzies to people that are not actors, like Britney Spears in that documentary about Hillary Clinton. I'm like, uh, it's not acting; it's them playing themselves. People are just they're stupid. The Razzies can blow me next year. They're stupid. They think it's funny to say that to nominate kids and people that are not actors, like the Jonas Brothers, and for their concert, even though that's a documentary. There's no acting involved. That's them playing themselves. There we go. Yeah. Jesse, Jesse Eisenberg in BVS. Yes, that deserved a Razzie because he's horrible. He's so horrible that they have to recast him in the new Superman. can't hear you. He's dead. And I don't hate her on The Masked Singer. Trust me, I know when I don't like the one person in The Masked Singer that I do not care for is Rita Ora, and she was never on the show to begin with. She's a replacement for Nicole Scherzinger. She was talented and beautiful. Rita is not good in the show. She's British. She's drunk half the time, and I can't understand a word she says. So, yeah. Donnie Wahlberg's a lucky man to be with Jenny McCarthy. Very lucky man. Good. Ernest, you were not sexy. Remember that song was everywhere in the 90s, man. Yes, Jenny, yes. Yeah, she's done plenty of that. She's gorgeous, man. It's like Cameron Diaz. She can't stop being so sexy, even in her 50s. But Ernest Borgnine was not sexy. I'm sorry. Because that looks like the same dress that Cameron Diaz wore in The Mask. And when I saw that, I was 9. Just remember that. The female body is a work of art. There's no doubt about it. And that's going down. See, that was kind of funny. She just has to be hot and say a couple lines. That's not much, guys. You don't need Oscar-worthy acting to do that. Do they have a black guy? They got a black guy? Yeah. Mm. I know. Commentators, I know. Mm. Outcast is like, dude, do you need a minute or no? Women are so beautiful, man. Work of art. There's nothing to hide. These women that have to hide their faces and their legs, yeah. Why? There's nothing you can hide from me. That's disgusting. Don't do that. See, there's some cringeworthy moments too, but again, also, this is the difference between this movie and the South Park movie. Those two guys wrote and directed that. They didn't do that here. They had other writers and another director. This has less Spanish than the movie Elysium. Elysium had way too much. Chicken jockey, yeah. Again, they did this in the theater in that Minecraft movie. Don't bring poultry into the theater, guys. Please. That's not necessary. If you're gonna sneak fried chicken, I get that. But a real chicken? Well, but yeah, he lactates. Again, men can't do that. Men can't do that because we're not women. Only women can lactate. That's impossible. We don't. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? No. Yeah, chickens. No, don't bring that to Comic Con because they won't let it happen. If someone dresses up as a chicken jockey, it's got to be an inflatable or something. No real poultry is allowed at a Comic Con. We're 36 minutes in. Don't worry, no animals were harmed in this movie. Ugh. There's an Amtrak train. Hey, it's Greg Grunberg. Yeah, this is before J.J. Abrams wasted him in Star Wars. That's Greg Grunberg. I forgot he was in this movie. He's like, what is he doing? That's not gross. That's just weird. The fairies. Get it? Yeah. They spell fairies wrong. Fairies has an A. Yeah, don't try that at home, people. Okay, at least that's over with. San Antonio Defenders. Good thing I'm not Mexican, or I would have taken offense to that. You gotta have a sense of humor, guys. Li- life, life is too short. Oh yeah, the finger scene. Yeah, this is probably when people walked out of the theater. It's not real though. Again, don't try this at home. It's a good practical effect. It's like a Deadpool joke. This poor kid, man. This kid goes through so much in this movie. But it's funny, man. What happens to him? Not right now, I'm saying. Yeah, Trey Parker, he sounds like an American version of Ryan Reynolds. He has that voice like this. Yeah, he sounds like Ryan Reynolds. It's weird. So even though he looks nothing like him. No. See, at least these guys are likable. You know he likes this girl, right? Find another girl, dude. So they cleaned his nose. There's over 8 billion vaginas in the world. You can find another one. Trust me. I would never date a girl that my brother used to date. No. I like black girls and Asians and white girls. It's not helping. It's a cute kid. This kid is like a man now because this was '98 and I was a kid. I was 13. So no. The friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? So he's broke the fourth wall. He's looking at the camera. No, if this kid died, that would have been depressing. This movie is not depressing. It's funny. If you have the right mindset. So they're doing laundry. I did that yesterday. It's a fun movie. For adults, not for kids. Don't get fooled. Just because this is not a South Park episode doesn't mean this is for kids. They're covered in oil. Oriental massage. Asians. Numb. Have I have I referenced that Asian women are just sexy? A sumo wrestler. That poor guy, man. Yeah, this scene would not be done today. A kid drinking? Yeah, not gonna have that in a movie now. Kids can't aren't even allowed in them. Rest in peace, Sherry Brand. This was scripted. I knew it was scripted. There was no way that the show was not scripted. This show was it was just wrestling on a talk show. That's all it was. It's not really booze, by the way, because this alcohol damages your brain, man. That poor kid. That's not a woman. That's a man with freckles. You just drank. I've seen some parents in shopping malls letting their kids watch this on the iPad. I'm like, this movie's on streaming? It's not for kids. These parents don't care. Like, oh, look, it's a sports movie. It's like angels. It's like Angels in the Outfield. No, this is not a Disney movie. By the way, and then the poor kid, man. Like I said, I had a life-saving operation last year. It wasn't life-threatening. It was just a tooth, but still. Hey, look, it's Coco Diaz. That's a stupid joke because Christian Slater's sober now. This is why you shouldn't drink. That always gets me, man. Again, a joke that's dated. Robert Downey Jr. is doing Agent. He's doing another Avengers movie. Some of these jokes are dated. These two jokes. He smells like Christian Slater, who's doing fine now. He smells like Robert Downey Jr. again, who is fine now. He's sober. That's not Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, again, thank you for not showing it. No, not even close. He's not dead. See, that's funny. It smells like Robert Downey Jr. That has not aged well. Why? Because he's not a drunk anymore. Why is there a British lady in this movie? This isn't a. Again, you're gonna kill this poor kid. He didn't do anything to you. Again, that's like The Exorcist. Poor guy. Yeah, they make stupid mistakes. Again, that's where the comedy comes in. Again, you unplugged his. It's a defibrillator. Again, this poor kid. Jesus. The poor kid, man. Again, they would not do this in a movie today because people are so overly sensitive with their children. And I was 8 years old in 1993. That sounds like his voice in South Park. Just plug. And the poor kid. Yeah, and all you gotta do is plug in this thing. That's funny. That's funny, man. Yeah, it's a cartoon, man. In the second half of the film, you unplugged his you know, you unplugged him. That's what happened. Roadkill. Yeah, people hate animals all the time. No animals were harmed in this movie. It's all blue like Superman. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Yasmin Bleeth, man. People got problems. I get it. I do, but I'm not. It's not alcohol and drugs are not my problem. At least this doesn't go overboard with the profanities like a Kevin Smith movie. Because good God, man, in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, I'm like, we get it. It's not a kids movie. Everything that Jay Moore says, I mean, not Jay Moore. What's his name? Um, Jay. What's his name? Jason Mewes. Everything he says is the F word. I'm like, we get it. They go excessive with that. Here, they can actually talk like human beings. I'm like Kevin Smith. Yeah, he does go overboard with his profanities. I'm like, we get it. Not for kids. Got it. This isn't for kids, but it doesn't go overboard. Plus, Kevin Smith, a lot of his movies are longer than this. Clerks is good, but it's like an hour and 20 minutes. But with some of his movies, they're almost 2 hours. Like Chasing Amy could have been way shorter. The Jay Silent Bob Strike Back, that could have been shorter if you cut some of the cameos. Uh, at least this kiss is not cringe. Yes, sir. You get yours. Sometimes it's okay for comedies to tone down the profanity. Yeah, you don't have to say the F word every 2 seconds. We get it's not for kids. Exactly. Relax. These guys have great chemistry. These two guys are like brothers, Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Learn to get a sense of humor and then call me, people. It's 10:40. Yeah. A baseball bat. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah. There he is. That's really him. He's still alive too, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's a funny joke. That's a good funny visual gag. Siegfried and Roy. That's not really them. It's lookalikes. And also, this isn't a Seltzer and Freeberg movie where every joke is a reference. Every single joke is a reference or something disgusting. Yeah, Matt Stone doesn't have an afro like this anymore because this is the 90s. Yes, curly hair. The Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a shame this movie never got a special edition on Blu-ray or something like that. No. Everyone's like, are these guys high? Home of the aliens, Roswell. Get it? That's the weird hair from Liar Liar. Yeah, I no comment. We're an hour in. It's almost done. Tradition. Psychiatric care. See, motivation. People need motivation. What is that, a Freddy Krueger mask? Beetlejuice. It's one of the few references in the movie. Yeah, that was in a mine. I love clowns. I don't like Detroit anyway. DA police. Again, you can't assault. You can't assault another team. See, they got jokes in this movie. That Robert Downey Jr. one did not work because even back then, the guy is still working. He's 60 years old, won an Oscar last year, and he's in the next Avengers movie. So screw you for that joke, whoever wrote that joke. Jenny McCarthy, man. Yeah, this is for her butt shot. Watch this. Look at that. Oh my god. Mm. Look at that face. Yep. Shorty shorts. Yes, I do see you. Yes, I get the allegory. Remember Buzz Lightyear when he saw Jessie going at the end of the movie and she did that little twirl and his wings came out? Yeah, you know what that is. And that was in a kids movie. LA riots. Get it? Hey, it's E Honda from the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, that's him. Even though E Honda is from Japan, he's not from Hawaii. But again, what the people that made that movie are stupid. This guy's huge. Oh, a low blow. Poor Matt Stone. That hurts. Trust me, I know. Oh, the song, yeah. Take on Me. Remember? The Mario movie. On me. Take on me. Take me. I'll be God. In a. Oh, I love that song. Yeah. Bankruptcy. Yeah. Endorsements. That's why you see LeBron James doing Amazon Prime commercials. Women, not women's. Again, that's a reference to Braveheart. Yeah, Trey Parker's not happy. It's like great. I'm gonna be doing cartoons with this guy for almost 3 decades. Total woman. That's a funny gag, man. Because the Knicks were in the playoffs and they were gonna win, and then the Pacers destroyed our dreams. Well, screw the Pacers next year. This guy's like, what is this guy talking about? Yeah, these people get some weird, looks on their face. Bob Costas looks like he's hot. Like this guy's asleep. Schoolgirls. At least he's doing it for the right reasons. Get it? Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Not meta humor. I haven't seen Team America, but I'm gonna see it eventually. That's with the puppets. Yeah. This scene, I remember this scene. This woman was in she was in Boat Trip. Gorgeous woman. Yep, it was Victoria Selstad. Yeah, she's beautiful, man. She's Swedish. A ring. Hmm. Yeah, I don't get that gag that they have like large Johnsons. Yeah, it looks fake. That look like a tail. Yeah, again, I don't get that joke. I'm like, yeah, like they didn't have to show that. Mm. Yeah, just wear some pants, dude. Yeah, I didn't need to see that, but again, there are some cringe-worthy moments in the movie. Like I said, that's why it's that's a joke they use. That's a joke they use in the South Park movie. Well, it's a sheep, actually, not pig, but close enough. Yeah, thank you for making a robe. If this was made this year, this would have had a mean spirited humor. Yeah, and it wouldn't be funny. It would be Let's gross out the audience on Netflix. Yeah. This is the misunderstanding scene. This usually happens in a romantic comedy. Well, the New York Times liked this movie because they said these dudes got game. They do. I mean, they're still the South Park is still on the air. It's a parody song. 'Airport'. Is that Hawaii? It's a fictional country, but a goat. 'Child slavery'. Yeah, child labor. I guess that's 11 o'clock. We're 78 minutes in, so we're almost done. There's about 20 minutes left, or yeah, 20 some minutes left. That's not him. Mr. T. He's not black. These two guys are white. They're not black. There's not a lot of black people in this movie, but you get it. It was the 90s. They had their own genre. It's a fun movie. I think if you're an adult, have a laugh every now and again. Don't show this to your kids. Unless your kids are 17, don't let them. Who's that? Nick Fury? Mm-hmm. At least this movie's shorter than He Got Game or something like that. Gasp. And this movie doesn't bog it down with stupid dramatic moments. No, there's no dramatic moments. It's a comedy, full through sports comedy. It's not a man. They're bricking. No hits. Again, that's what happened with P Diddy. Thank you. Shake, shake, Sonora. Shake your body night. Shake, shake, shake. Dramatic. We're almost done. Gotta put the air back on it. This scene I don't like. Not when they're bickering. I'm talking about that scene. He's dressed like a pineapple under the sea. He's dressed like a pineapple. See, that was a good joke, but what they do at the end of the scene is just cringe. It's a cute. It's a nice speech. Yeah. Yeah. They could have hugged or something, but no. The writers had to make do this. No, SpongeBob's home. I tell you, Larry goes through so much. Those fireworks are nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the scene. I'm gonna just do this. Mm-hmm. This is gross. I don't want to look at it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for making it short. Well, these guys must be really close to do something like that. And they're not. The thing is, they're not Jewish. Well, at least I don't think so. That scene, yes, 87 minutes in. It's just one of the most cringingest scenes in the movie. And they're not gay. That's the thing. That's the one scene I wish was cut in the movie. It's like that. That's the one scene I wish I could cut out of this movie. Because it's not funny. This is me. This is his South Park voice. Watch. Trey Parker, he does this. Yeah, this is the South Park. Yes, Cartman. It's Cartman voice. That's his Cartman voice. Yeah, that's his voice. They had to do something from South Park because it was around. It was new at the time, and he probably improvised that because Cartman's fat. That's what you get to hear him do with the voice because you just hear his voice, and you don't see him do it. But 90 minutes in, we're almost done. Wait a minute. What was that? Let me mark the calendar. The ball got flat. Oh, they could get another ball. He does these expressive faces. He's a race car driver. No, not raccoon, not Rocket. No. Shame that Yasmin Bleeth had to ruin her life after this, years after this. Again, these celebrities don't know what to do with their money. The winning shot. It's a fun movie. Learn a sense of humor, guys. These guys commit, man. Over the head at the buzzer. Is it predictable? Yes. Good. Ooh. It's a happy ending. Hey, Spidey, what's up? This movie is funny, yeah. For some people, it won't be, but I'm not some people. They won by 1 point or one run. At least it doesn't have a downbeat ending like Elysium. Yeah, we're excited. Feel out the nipples again. See, Bob Costas knew what he was in. That you notice that person doesn't have any lines in the movie? Well, Matt Stone gets the greatest moment of the movie. He gets to lick Jenny McCarthy. I saw this in the trailer. Yeah, baby. Oh my God, that would be a dream come true. If a gorgeous woman like that to me, oh my God, if she doesn't have COVID, there's Reggie Jackson's cameo. Yankees, Yankees. Yep, my dad is obsessed with that team. He's not a fan. He's obsessed. Yeah, baseball legend. Because I think this ending is better than Dodgeball. Because Dodgeball has a really weird ending. Like it has a similar ending. It's happy they win, but there's a scene that could have been completely cut out, just like that scene 87 minutes in. It's a good cameo. It's a decent scene, and it's a cameo. It's short and to the point. Again, that joke doesn't work because he's a man. Men don't lactate. I know that commentator. There's that cute mascot. Again, Titanic. It's a fun movie. Thanks, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, for this. America, yep. It's a fun. It's a fun movie. They, even though they didn't write or direct this, they did. They put a lot of effort into this movie because this is what got them the South Park movie a year later, and it was huge. Like at the time, people didn't expect that movie to be an Oscar-nominated film. Well, for the song, but it's still it counts. Just getting an Oscar nomination for anything for your work is still an honor. But it's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, I think you can stream it somewhere. It's not really available as much. I'm gonna keep this DVD. But thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and tomorrow I'll be doing Underworld Evolution. Hopefully, I don't get psyched out. But they don't make comedies like this anymore because nowadays everybody's got to be so sensitive. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.